Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Polkadot is in the support zone for a possible wave 2 pullback. Okay, so we've got this structure here that developed from the August low. See, you can see on this chart this initial white wave 1 to the upside, which we can actually identify as a potential 5-wave move. So it is, yeah, it's a possible impulse, a bit ugly. And, you know, with these wave 1s, sometimes the microstructure is not so easy to recognize. It's not so easy to identify and determine. And then we have this ABC structure to the downside where the B wave did overshoot. And yeah, we're pretty much in the, ideally from a bullish point of view, we would say we have to be in the late stages of a wave 2 correction, because we're not far away from the invalidation point anyway, which is around $3.55. That's the red line that you see down here, because that's the August low. So that's the formal invalidation point for any wave 2 correction anyway. But we have now seen the price reach the golden ratio level. I think in the last video we've been watching for one more low. That happened here. You can say, okay, maybe, you know, maybe this, or maybe it needs another low now with, you know, then it's got 5 waves in wave 5 or something. That's not so important. What is more important than the absolute, you know, the smallest microstructure in this support zone is whether the bulls will arrive and drive the price higher before the price breaks below $3.85. So $3.85, why is that level important? Because it is the last, you could say, reliable bullish support level in this wave 2 correction. In any wave 2, we normally don't want the wave 2, you know, go below the 78.6 retracement. So that's where the bulls really need to turn up at the latest, you know, where they need to turn up at the latest before breaking 385. You can see that dot broke above that red trend line, but hasn't really shown a lot of upside momentum since then. So that's quite weak, that breakout. And there wasn't really a breakout because it formed another low, but it hasn't broken back below the trend line. To be fair, it's quite a steep trend line. Usually they are more reliable when they're not so steep. More like a 45-degree angle would be good. But yeah, I think everything is clear here. The support levels are clear. The invalidation point is clear. Really good evidence that a low has formed in this wave 2 correction would be a break above the white B wave high, which formed at around $5.10 in August, end of August. And then if a wave 2 has formed, the third wave should take us into this white target area. Here, I just need to make sure that we adjust the target zone based on the latest low. That will be necessary until we really form a confirmed low in wave 2. And the third wave should take us to the 1.38 extension at the very least. And we talk about $6.27 there. That would be the first reliable target for a third wave, or it's not a, let's say, viable third wave. And then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. And the wave 5 should then take us at least to $6.76 or better $7 and beyond. From a bearish point of view, what happens if we break below 385? Well, the downtrend obviously would still be unfolding. The downtrend that actually started in March, we had a very, very long correction here in the altcoin sector. So this correction would simply be continuing. In the last video, I shared with you that the next support that I would focus on in that case would be $2.80. So it's a strong downward move, strong decline still, you know, going forward. Doesn't look much when we look at the grand scheme of things, but still from here, I mean, that's still a decent correction, right? And there's no guarantee the price will then form a low there. It's just a level to watch. And until we get a first 5-wave move up followed by a 3-wave pullback, there is no confirmed low. So the correction is still unfolding, but now we are in a support zone where we can watch if the market can generate an upside reversal. If we consider Bitcoin's movement, I think the yellow wave count is very, very likely. But still, you know, we cannot ignore the potential there is now with a 1-2 setup. But the problem is whenever we get these overshooting B waves, there are a lot of failures, yeah, because it means that here where the low could have already been struck, that was mid-August, the price failed to rally in a third wave directly, so it needed another low. So yeah, it indicates somehow weakness, and overshooting B waves in wave 2 corrections are rare as well. So yeah, I'm very skeptical about the white wave count. I'm just showing you the key levels here. So that's the update about DOT. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.